We've been up since 4:30. We've
been up since 3.
Good morning. We've been up since, well, I've been up since 4, but he's been up since 3. How about that? Yeah, unfortunately the gearbox has reached its hours, so before we can go fishing today, we're going to do a quick gearbox oil change. Oil change complete. It's a lovely morning out here. Look at that. Wow. Can't wait to get out there. Warming up the drag there, yeah? What you got there, tension wise? 26. $34 there. £34. Alright Pete, let it go. Got a little bit more chop out here today. It's a southwesterly. It's about 10 miles an hour, gusting 21. It's alright. We're in the pursuit of bluefin tuna again. Let's get to it. Yeah,
it's
quite a bit of abrasion on that line.
I'd say it'd be alright, but I
wonder if it's from the clip. Yeah.
I think it's a clip, yeah. Be interesting to see if the other one's the same.
Yeah, we'll have to.
Coming up now, mate. There's a cut there, mate.
Why is that happening?
I think it must be spinning. I've come up loads more on that one.
It's riding up and down on the line there. We bought some outrigger line clips, but to be honest we just went with what was available just to get us going, but we should have bought the roller line clips. I will be ordering some roller line clips after this trip. Horrible stuff to tie, isn't it? It's like very thick.
Oh yeah, definitely.
It's a little bit slower today. Yeah, just different out here. It feels different. There's less moving around, there's less dolphins. We've not seen many tuna. In fact, we've only seen one, I think, and he was just a lone one on his own, so it didn't really rise to it. So while it's a bit quiet, I thought I'd show you what we're using. We're using these. They're Shimano's Tiagra 130 class reels. They're pretty much the biggest reel we can buy. They've got a much higher drag setting available to them than the 80s, which is why we chose them. And the reason for that is that we can basically, within reason, bully a fish to the boat much quicker, which reduces the fight time. And the idea behind that is that keeps the fish cooler because it hasn't heated up during a long-winded fight, basically. And we're all about trying to have the highest quality of food available from this fish. So if the fish is heated up, it will start to cook the meat and start to damage it, and that's why we've gone for these 130s. Yeah, we've got 4 of these. So these 130s, Pete, obviously, like, to be honest, the spooling was your baby. You saved us with that machine doing it ourselves.
Yeah,
it's pretty good. But I mean, how do you find it? Like,
yeah, there's a lot of winding, hell of a lot of winding.
Yeah,
it took a bit of time. Yeah, maybe what, hour and a half winding on. Setting the drag. So the drag was at, what did we set the drag out? It's about 12, between 12 and 15. So the problem we faced was these plastic drums that they're on, the cotton reels.
Yeah.
Because of the system we're using, it's like we'd have to crank up on the nut, on the tension, and it would start melting it if you wound it on too quick. So you had to run it slowly, like, you know. It wasn't ideal, but it saves sending your reels away, and yeah. It's nice to be able to do it in house, isn't it? Like,
yeah, definitely. Yeah,
it wasn't that user friendly. You had to keep testing the drag and all of that, but I'm definitely confident we'd have no dramas of anything biting in or anything like that.
Nearly there now. Not much left to go. We've got a trusty mat here. It's a nice thick mat, nice and soft, but it protects the fish from the deck. So every fish that we land, we'll lay the mat down. You've probably seen it in the first video. The fish comes onto the mat and we can process and handle the fish from the mat then, and not the deck, because the deck's got quite a rough finish. So the mat's a really useful tool to protect the fish from the deck. Our ice store, we have our own ice machine, so we're self-sufficient with ice. So like I said in the refit video, that's a 260 litre ice bin, and we're actually carrying 2 more 56 litre ice bins there. Okay, first couple of dolphins showing. Let's see what happens.
Yeah, it's like heading like southwesterly, isn't it?
Oh, we're gonna have a mix around and put one of these stingers on instead. Maybe. Currently 20 to 3, and we've just seen some gannets diving, so we're gonna have a look at them now. End of another day's fishing. We're just steaming back to the mooring now. Shush. Yeah, what to say, no fish today. We did see some dolphins mostly. We probably ID'd 1 tuna fish, but yeah, it was a bit choppier, a bit lumpier out there, as you can see from the footage. So I don't know if that affected it, but whatever, it was good. We're learning every time. So yeah, the hunt will continue in the next episode.